take us, Abraham, on your trip of pushing the boundaries of this boundaryless universe and taking us on a rampage, please, of releasing control, letting go of the oars, and allowing that freedom, that flow, that inspiration, that impulse, that beauty to flow forward.
We'll be right back.
I've never known Abraham with a need to pee. All right. Welcome back. Thank you for coming back.
This morning, in meditation, Esther received is a vortex, and she started from the inside out. The inside out. This is sort of what we're talking about. So she wrote the word well-being and just rested with that word well-being. And the word well-being, she just sat there with the word well-being. And then the word ease came to her mind. And the reason we're reading this is because the flow of it was so intense, it'll be easier for you to...
Seriously, the goosebumps that are coming up on me now is phenomenal.
So, well-being and ease and flow and comfort, those were very easy words for Esther to find as she was reaching for a sort of stable feeling of well-being. And then she thought about her bed, she thought about her pillow, she thought about her homes and her gardens, and she's just feeling her way through, feeling to see that as each thought was inspired to her, that it had no resistance within the thought. In other words, the thought, of course, to be inspired would be resistance-free. But so then she just kept going because she'd already drawn the vortex. She knew what she was doing. And the thought that came to her, inspired by the question that was percolating within you, was starting from the inside out. In other words, finding the vibrational basis, starting there, and then allowing it to flow. Now, these are words, but words are indicative of the vibration that you're holding. And so, all right, so well-being and ease and flow and comfort and beds and pillow and homes and gardens and water features and flowers and birds and deers and cats and the dogs and the beach and the ocean. Oh, when she got to the beach and the ocean, she felt stronger movement there, did you? The beach and the ocean. And then she thought about the moon and the sun and the stars and the clouds and the rain and the grasses and the trees and the money and the cows and the horses, the plants and the family and the friends and the staff and the people and the cities, the roadways and the airplanes and the ships. In other words, can you feel how she's reaching outward? In other words, from her place of stability. All of these things are things that represent utter well-being. They represent utter well-being. They are stable as they are. They are ships, systems, technology, air conditioners, heaters. She's becoming more specific. Technology, the sound systems, the live stream systems, the internet. The internet. Oh, there's the moon, but there's the internet. There's the internet. Sports. Parks. Rivers. Cruises. Excursions. Travel. Variety. Purpose. Books. Paradigm shifts, uplifting, teaching, learning, expanding, becoming, loving, experiencing, fun, eternal perceiving, evolving, understanding. Understanding. Feel the resonance in understanding. Don't you love understanding? Can't you feel the energy in understanding? Being, growing, appreciating, expressing, exhilarating, passion, flowing, allowing, receiving, manifesting, emotions, ideas, thoughts, impulses, inspiration, words. People, rendezvousing, co-creating. Fun, 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 fun. You're following? In other words, now this was the first time Esther has felt the inspiration for that process. It will get better for her. But the process was fast as she could write. The ideas were flowing. And can you sort of feel, you're getting the sense of what we're talking about, how you just start with something that is easy and then just write the next thing that you feel inspired to. And can you feel how it went from the inside to the outside? Can you feel how it went from the things that are, can you feel how, for Esther, she started with the things that are already there. In other words, the easy things that are there. And then the things that you all take for granted that are there. The things that you take for granted that are worth not taking for granted that are there. And feeling the stability of them, the well-being of them. And then she just started focusing on the things that are pertinent to her life experience, that are magnificent and wonderful and surrounding her at all times. She is surrounded, and so are you, surrounded by endless, wonderful experiences and things, you see. And it doesn't take very much focusing there and appreciating there and practicing the vibration of that and cementing the vibration of that, making a statement to the universe, affirming your well-being in as many ways as you can think of to affirm your well-being. The universe has already accepted your well-being. These processes are for your practice to make you steady in them, you see. You catch glimpses of them. But usually the glimpse happened because you observed something outside of you that caused you to have that feeling. This is something where you start from the inside. In other words, this is creating your grid on purpose. This was a creation of a vibrational climate on purpose, you see. And that sort of synergy, it is a boundaryless universe. It is endless, the wonderful things that are flowing your way. Really good conversation. Really good conversation.
Thank you. I love you. Yeah. I love this work, and thank you. I'm forever grateful.
Once I started working my place in this high-flying disc, it was very fast to see all the changes in my life. It was really amazing. And then it began to be not so fun not being there. And sometimes I still feel that I slip out of there. And could you help me work the bugs out so I can be always there? And
well, the thing is, being always there, it's like, don't you appreciate eating when you're a little hungry?
Yeah.
And so accept the contrast as a good thing, because what's happening to you, Esther has been defining herself as a sort of vibrational snob because she likes feeling that way. And it's not just feeling secure. It's not just feeling ease and comfort. It's not just feeling that everything's all right. She wants to feel fast-moving energy. She wants to feel elation.
Exactly.
She wants to feel passion, and she wants to feel clarity. She wants to, and that's what she is now. It's like her standards have a new set point.
Yeah.
If you've been experiencing trauma and drama and discomfort, even despair or anger, then the set point that you are reaching for is more like something that feels more like comfort or stability or security. because all of those things feel so much better than the denser vibrations that hold more resistance. But once you start hanging around on that high-flying disc, where at will you can focus, and you're doing it, and you've shown yourself you can do it because you've done it morning after morning after morning for a month or 2 or 3, so that you know what that high-flying feels like. Now you have a new set point. Now you're not willing to move into something that feels like anger or something that feels like revenge. It's not even much part of your equation. But now you're not even really that willing to move into hopefulness.
No.
You're not even wanting contentment or satisfaction. And ease isn't something so much that you're reaching for. Because the faster moving energy, anything that has more momentum, gives you the sensation of hands-on creating that is all innately within you. And that, in fact, is the reason that so many of our human friends will choose the momentum of anger over the slower motion of ease or contentment, because there's something about that momentum that is enticing to you. You like the feeling of moving into something, but once you start feeling the attunement, the alignment, the oneness, the homeness, the rightness, the well-beingness, the naturalness of this resistance-free vibration, you can't step back with any sort of willingness. And that's what's happened to you. You are all forever changed in that regard. Oh, you'll have negative emotion, and that's not a bad thing. It's an indicating thing. But it will never occur without you knowing exactly what has happened. And it will never occur without you knowing that there is something that you can do about it. And it will never occur without you knowing that it doesn't have to be that way from this point forward. And it will never occur again without you understanding that it is easier to shift it than you ever thought that it was before. In other words, you've taken a big shift in just the hours that we've been together. And you might not recognize it because it, like the vortex, it contains everything that you want, but you're not quite ready to translate it into something that's tangible. You're not quite ready to translate it into something that you can own or know. But in the days that follow this day, there will be enough evidence of your shift that the evidence itself will teach you what has happened to you. It will show you. Words don't teach, but life experience does. And because of your willingness to participate in this progressive expansion of vibration, and therefore the subsequent resetting of your vibrational atmosphere or climate, your point of attraction is different now than it was. And what is attracted to that point of attraction now will be different. So virtually every relationship that you have with every person will show noticeable shift. Your relationship with money has shifted. Your relationship with your body has shifted. Your metabolism has shifted. Everything about your experience has shifted as a result of this paradigm shift that has taken place within you vibrationally. And we'll be enjoying the exhilaration that you feel as the evidence of that shift occurs to you, as you realize it. And you'll find yourself saying, oh, I know when that got started. Oh yeah, I remember that turning point. Oh yeah, I remember that day. I remember the day I took control of my life experience. I remember the day that I stopped worrying about anything. I remember the day that I figured it out that there's nothing serious going on. I remember the day that I recognized what life is really about. I remember that weekend at that hotel under construction when I realized that I am eternally under construction and that I should make peace with